Welcome, Gemini Cancer, to your Astrodice reading for June. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you. I did put up the beginning of the month already, so you can find that in the playlist. Okay. So, let's see what's going on with you. And for those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope for the month. Best message. Ooh, what do we got? Got the 4th house with some Virgo energy with Neptune. Wow. Okay, so what is it? It is Neptune. Your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potential for illusion. So just talking about those dreams, things that you're yearning for, things that you're looking for, right? Things you're manifesting, those daydreams, those things that, you know, we really want in life. Really talking about that. That's what Neptune does. It makes us dreamy and think about the things that we can accomplish within life. Okay, and doing it Virgo style over here. The energy around you is dutiful, hesitant, and humble with a discriminating, diligent, and painstaking air. So just really, you know, imagining like if I do all these duties, you know, I can really get to where it is, no matter how painstaking it might be, right? I'm really going to find myself getting things done this month, things that I really need to put on the bucket list. If this is what needs to be done to make this goal happen, I'm going to do it. That's really what it's saying, because you're really putting yourself out there for the extra dedication and, you know, to get things done nice for the house. So if you are, you know, trying to fix the house, you are trying to, you know, maybe earn a little extra money to, you know, buy something for the house, however it is, but it's definitely doing it for the homestead. This is your home and the roots of your being, right? So it could be your home, your family, your dog. See what I'm saying? So however it is, it's within this little home of yours, what you call home. Okay, so getting straight in here. Let's see what's going on the situation. A lot of potentials going on within this situation to get that homestead going. This is planning and action, of course, because it's underneath that Neptune. So it's like, even if, you know, you're daydreaming about it, you're thinking about it, you're planning the action of what needs to go on next. Okay. Optimism looks good. I like that. And not feeling like you're in a stuck energy in the beginning of the month. I like that though, because it could have felt like where last month I was feeling a little stuck about this situation, like nothing was moving the way I want it to. Now I can really get into the planning and action of the situation, really break the veil of positivity and really get out there and say, you know what, I can do this. And everything seems to be moving a little more smoothly for you in the beginning of the month. Okay. You have commitments, yeah. Committing yourself to the situation, keeping yourself away from conflict. Ooh, love that. Okay, and taking the steps. So going to actually, in the mid-month, actually going to take more steps towards what it is you really need. Really, you know, going the extra mile over here is what it looks like. And really trying to keep yourself away from anything that conflicts you, whether it's people or ideas, right? At the end of the month. Clarify on the end of the month, please. Going into that June 21st, that summer solstice area, we have no dark thoughts. Man, somebody's really trying to pull you into an area. We can see this with this. I mean, look, all of these are going straight into the 4th house, where something is really trying to pull you into a very pessimistic way of viewing something, you know, like you can't get this done. Whether it's yourself trying to fight yourself to stay very optimistic about the situation, maybe it's a little bit of both, but I do see that these are diagonal from each other. This is going straight into the Neptune, literally straight into the Virgo, and then straight into the 4th house, making a beautiful diagonal over here of someone really trying to pull the weight of the strings, trying to keep you down about the situation. It's almost like either that or you have this piece within yourself that keeps saying, I don't know if we can do this. And then you're like, no, I will do this. That is a huge possibility as well. So we will see each way. But then you have behind the mask. So that this is making me really think that there could be someone who is trying to tell you that you can't do this or it's not going to happen. Really trying to take away your happy success. Do you see that? The end of the deck is saying this person is trying to take away what you feel is a happy success. But there are hidden motivations for your family. There's the 4th house. Hidden motivations, keeping your secrets to yourself. It's almost like, you know what, this is in my head, my dreams, and I'm not exposing it to anyone. Because as soon as I do, maybe this negative Nancy comes out and says, I don't think that that's the way it's going to work. That's for some of you, and that is 100. Only for the fact that it feels like you're kind of keeping it more into your mind of the Neptune secrets under the water, having that beautiful Piscean energy coming through. This is, I'm keeping this to myself because every time I expose it, you try to ruin it. And then, like I said, it also could be yourself, and you're trying to keep yourself as optimistic as possible, but not trying to overplay the situation so where you have some kind of well, it's kind of like you get so courageous, so over happy that when things don't go your way, then you kind of wibble wobble back to the negative, right? So that could also be a huge possibility. Taurus does that a lot. So Taurians have to worry about that. I know, Pisces does as well. So they try to keep it to themselves as much as possible. But you don't want to expose it, right? This is kind of like the old birthday candle. What'd you wish for? Shh. I tell you, it won't come true. More than anything, the reason that is because they're going to say, you can't have a unicorn. Doesn't matter whether they exist or not. We know you ain't getting one, but that wasn't the point. You're not getting a horse. Well, then now I'm never getting a horse. Okay, so 2 of Wands over here is saying yes, because you're still looking at the pros and weighing the cons within the situation, trying to step back to see what decisions need to be made within the planning and action. So it feels like even new things that you've never thought about are kind of coming into play in the beginning of the month. So where you might not have felt as optimistic about a situation, you're kind of re-looking at it from a different point of view, and you're saying, whoa, wait, that could actually work. Oh, absolutely, because there's a lot of meditation. There's a lot of thinking before planning the action, because you're just in planning mode within the mind, not taking any true action. Well, you're not going to take any true action until you actually figure out which way to go, right? So it's almost like the messages you're receiving could be just from a lot of it from your higher self. There also could be a beautiful message about the situation where you might even share this with a contractor or something like that if you are doing something with a home or getting some kind of database going on where it looks really good. It's going to help you out. Oh, absolutely. Queen of Swords could have a Gemini coming in. It's like, oh yeah, I can help you do this. And this gets you really out of being stuck with the 10 of Cups over here. Yeah, because now it feels more satisfactory. It feels like, okay, now that I've decided that I can do this, perhaps it's looking more, you know what I'm saying? It's looking more like this is reasonable and realistic. This is something that can actually happen. So on a professional note, you have found what exactly you will need, right? And you have the great approach to do so. Okay, so and it looks like this Queen of Swords is literally going to put you on the path where you need to be. Okay. Which is a big help. You're definitely going to find that. So you're going to feel like you are working your way up the ladder. Wow, I like that. So with the commitment over here, it's like you could be signing some kind of contract to help commit whatever it is that you're committed to, right, to the situation. You're going to find a lot more commitments, definitely. You could find that even your love life, even though this is, you know, because the 5th house can definitely come into the 4th house, my friends, right? Of romance. Only for the fact that you're talking about that spouse, the person you live with. So there could even be more commitments going on there. You might even find, you know, that maybe you're, you know, going to get married or buy a house. Maybe you were looking for a house. Whatever the commitment is, you're finding that. But be careful of toxic energy. Wow. That's where the conflict is. Oh, I see it. Something that has to do with some kind of commitment is actually a toxic area. Beware of the toxic area of that situation. This is why the conflict is upside down. You're saying, I don't want the conflict. Look at that. It's definitely what it is. And you're saying, no, it's exposed itself as being stalked. So definitely some kind of commitment, some kind of contract, something that's going on. Feels like you're not going to want to do this because you're aware of the toxicity. Well, obviously you are, because you're saying, I'm not doing that because there is conflict within that situation. So you're keeping yourself out of trouble. You're definitely going to have this that's going to come up that's going to want you to pay attention to the red flags. Excuse me. Wow, that just like came out of nowhere, right? You gotta love like the mid-month, right? It's like just something, just like everything's going glorious, everything's going great, and then boom, something comes up. No, you want to stay out of the conflict because you're still going after the 9 of Cups. You're saying, nope, I'm not going to do that because that's not where you need to be, my friends. Okay, so don't have the urge to even want to do whatever that contract is, whatever that commitment is, because you know it's unhealthy. The devil, it's unhealthy. It's evil, it's toxic, it's unhealthy, it's bad. No, just keep going with the sun. No, just keep on the same path that you're on for now. Because the path that you're on is where you want to stay because it has the 9 of Cups. Whatever this is that pops up, it's almost like it's trying to push you into a new area that is going to affect the area you were already in within that situation, within the 4th house. Wow. It could even be, like I said before, I don't know who this person is who's fixing this house or whatever, but it almost feels like they're trying to make you a contract where you know it's way too expensive, but they're trying to con their way in. And you're saying, it's almost like you could say, they're trying to con their way in, but the Queen of Swords already said, no, we'll take care of that. But then somebody else comes in and says, oh yeah, we'll do that for this price, but we're going to do it real good. And it's almost like fast talker, dirty walker kind of energy when it comes to that kind of situation, because they're really conning their way through that situation to make you feel like you're getting something good, but it's really bad. It could be like way too expensive, and they know that it's too expensive. Whatever they're doing, they know it's bad. So taking the steps where it's not going to hurt. Yeah, taking the steps where it's not going to hurt. Keeping you in the King of Cups. Keeping you in the King of Cups because this is all the calculations that you've already made within your mind, within the Neptune for the house. You already know what the area is. It's like you already, pre-calculated all the things that you have, and then taking steps towards what you know is the best for you. So, and this is also going to bring in some reconnections of, friends, family, things that you need to do within your homestead. Absolutely. Making good choices. And this is the best choice for you. Okay, so whatever you did in the beginning of the month is the best choice. You know it is, because it's going to make the horns blow. It's going to say, this is where the blessing is. This is what you wanted. This is where the goal is going to come through. If it's a new job that's going to help out in the 4th house, because the 4th house could be going with the 2nd house, right? You're going to know that that's exactly where it was. If this is some kind of promotion that you're getting to help the 4th house out, you know that this is where the blessings are. You have 2 cards of blessings. So no matter what it is, the horn's been blown and you know this is exactly where I need to be. So you're not going to want to give up on that situation. You're saying no because I've already pre-calculated. Look, I've already made this manifest into reality. Pisces card, Pisces, Neptune. So whatever you were dreaming, you've already put the steps into doing so to make it reality. And now you're seeing the reality, actually seeing the reality coming through. See, this behind the mask makes me think it's this devil over here now with the no happy success. That's crazy because it feels like they're trying to still pull and sway on you somehow, even at the end of the month. And they're really trying to get you in your head. So we could say Gemini is helping you out. Doesn't have to be a Gemini. We'll say Capricorn over here is really not helping the situation. If anything, they're trying to turn this situation into something that is not healthy. Something that's going to hurt, not help. I don't care if it's a family member. I don't care who it is, right? They're not helping. So that is not good. So you want to avoid any of the red flags this month that indicates that this could take away the abundance that you have or take you away from the steps you've already been doing. So over here with the dark thoughts, it feels like they're still trying to put you, yes, absolutely. 5 of Cups could actually be some kind of Scorpio, you guys, or something. I'm getting these weird. Could be a Capricorn, Sagittarius. Ooh, Sagittarius, that could be it too. But anyways, it doesn't matter. They're keeping you. Look, now they're going to try to bring you down because they're still keeping you in your head, telling you. And I'm telling you right now, they're trying to tell you, I have the best deal. I don't know why you're not going with me. But look, you already had the call. So you're trying your hardest not to think about what they're saying, right? Still going with Capricorn. What Capricorn's saying. They're trying to get you in your head. They're trying to say, well, the status quo that you have, well, you're changing the status quo no matter what at the end of the month. So by the 21st, they're really trying to get inside your head, trying to tell you it's not going to go the way you want it to go, something of this nature to really bring you down. And you're really trying to not get negative over here. And you're perceiving the status quo that you have. You're aware that the status quo is going to change. You might still be in status quo at this time, but you see the change. You're aware of the change. You can perceive the change. You know it's changing because that judgment did so, and you already see the Chariot coming through at the end of the month. So no matter what they're saying, don't worry about it. Because by the 25th or so, you're already going to really start seeing it. You already see that they said good. Now you're really going to start seeing it. There it is, 4 of Wands behind the mask. So you're going to notice that they're falsifying information. Once you start not feeling this way, you're going to really start thinking, wow, you are really trying to hold me back. Either that or you just don't know what the hell you're talking about. I don't like behind the mask because that means they're literally lying. And I'm telling you, that's why the devil's here. They're literally lying about the situation. Or they're so confused that they think that they know everything. No, we know that too, right? Which actually they're feeding you false information. But for a lot of you, it feels like they're feeding you false information on purpose, trying to get you to do something that they want you to do, which is not good. With the behind the mask, you're definitely going to notice this is happening. And your 4 of Wands is right side up. So that means, hey, I'm seeing all of this. I'm aware that my status quo is changing within the 4th house. And therefore, my passion and everything that I'm doing is actually coming through. So I don't even have to worry about Capricorn anymore. Now you're starting to not worry about that at all. Absolutely not. When you have the support of the Page of Cups. Yeah, because they were definitely, that's where the unhappy success is coming from. Them trying to persuade you to do something else. Absolutely. But now you're traveling towards the place of happy success. And you're getting all the help that you definitely need. So you could also have this Pisces or Cancer. I'm going to say Pisces or Cancer coming in to actually help you. So it looks like you have a Gemini here who's going to give good ideas. You might have this Pisces or Cancer over here who's also helping you along the way. And I would be careful of this Capricorn. I'm going to say Sagittarius or Scorpio because I heard Sag earlier. Doesn't mean it has to be any of those signs. That's just what's popping up as much as possible. I'm starting to think that this person over here might be Sag though, because I heard that right out the bat. Even though I wanted to make them cap so bad, but I want to make them cap so bad. But however it is, it's you traveling towards proposals, the better commitment with the Knight of Cups. Because now it's saying, well, because I have all these new proposals, I have all these great offers coming through, and I definitely want to show you and ensure you that you're on the right path and that you're traveling the right way. By the time you see it next month, you will see all the indications, all the things really coming together for your abundance in life, because you're already seeing the little puzzle pieces coming together at the end of the month as it is. So you're definitely seeing those dreams of what you've been dreaming about really coming into action, and definitely going to 100% see it by next month, my friends, for sure. Because right now it just feels like the horn is blown. You're going to see little things coming into action, into reality, and then boom, there it is. Right when you get this offer and you're traveling towards this and this person's traveling towards you to make this offer towards you, you're going to say, okay, that's it. That's where it is. Happy. Yep. Now it made the unhappy success into happy success with the Three of Cups. Thank you, Three of Cups. Three of Cups just changed that whole card. Right? And now you get to patiently plan again. Look, now you're going to go from here straight to there. When you start patiently planning again at the end of the month, that's when that next month is really going to be busting open for you with absolutely everything that you really can take into view as you're really progressing. And that's the truth, because, it takes time when you have reflections on a situation as you're working hard. You just want to make sure that you don't have this person over here who's persuading you to do something that's more for them than it is for you. Yeah, kudos to people. Right? Kudos to people, because whatever this area is, this even could be, I feel like it's a company. Like I said, a contractor, or maybe you're buying a house, what I'm saying, something. Could even be a job where they're trying to tell you, and that would be for the fourth house because you need money for your family, that they're going to, pay you this much. And then you find out that that's, but we're going to work it up to that. Yeah, we're gonna hire you for, $25. No, I love how they do that, you guys. This is the way it is. Yes, this job is potential for $25. You make $25 an hour. You start, signing out the paperwork and start doing your stuff, and then you realize they're only paying you $22. Oh, I said potential. Yes, as the time comes after the 90 days, then maybe we'll get that 50-cent raise. The potential is the overcome of the job. It doesn't make more than $25. So once you're here for 3 years, oh God, geez, come on. But we've all seen that. And that feels like that could also be the situation. And you're like, no. But they over here are saying, no, I'll give you something way better than that. But you're still thinking over here. See what I'm saying? About the situation. There's so many different things that could happen, from the smallest pieces to the biggest pieces when we're talking about horoscopes. So you guys just take that into consideration. You know what you're dreaming. I'm just going to leave it up to you. Whatever examples I gave, you can just totally throw away. But definitely, it looks wonderful. It looks like no matter what's going to happen, you're going to have really good news coming in for the situation. It will get better as you are going. Okay. So if you're promised some kind of money to help out, maybe it even has something to do with taking out a loan. Oh my God, and then we're talking about investors. Ooh, yeah. If it's something, you will find the best one for yourself to be able to work on your finances for your home. Okay, and for your family. Okay, until next time, my friends.